Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
And with that rotation not at full strength, someone else is going to have to step up and fill that role.
So the New York starting five. Josh Hart out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. And for the Pacers, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 spot. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now, here's Hart. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Pass to Nembhard. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Siakam against Hart. Here's Brunson. Nembhard grabs the board. Siakam against Towns. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Turner.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Now here's Towns. Back to Brunson. That one's not going to go. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Fires from deep. Halliburton, that's good.
Boy, Halliburton consistent with that shot.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Brunson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Halliburton, no good.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now, here's Nesmith. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Yeah, sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning. And now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Rick Carlisle.
We talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. We have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Turner passes to Nesmith. Halliburton against Brunson. Siakam for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Siakam's got 7.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And so it's New York with it, trailing here by 8. Here's Brunson. And that time, also a missed shot.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now, here is Halliburton from 13, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Indiana leading by 10. Siakam left side. Outside for Halliburton. This one for 3. And the Pacers another 3.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Indiana's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Now, here's Nesmith. He's guarded by Anunoby. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. The Knicks also changing it up. Achua, he's checked in for Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges. And that one's good. Brunson.
An incredible job, Brunson, just measuring off that floater.
Here's Nembhard. Siakam inside. Covered by Achua. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mathurin. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Now here's Brunson. Achua in the corner. New York moving the ball around. McBride off target from 3-point range. Indiana leading by 16. With some arc, and Mathurin with the layup.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Brunson with it. Nembhard covering. The shake. And that one's good. Brunson. Brunson's got 6 points.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Nembhard. Siakam outside. And it's off from 3-point range. Knicks trail by 16. Hart the pass to Towns. Out to Brunson. A step-back shot here. It's rebounded by Indiana.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Nembhard finds Siakam. Here's Nembhard. Brunson covering. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Brunson against Mathurin. Brunson the pass to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Use the pick and roll, and then Brunson's court sense allows him to make that play.
Pacers leading by 14. 58 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Out to Turner. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Hart, wide open. He fires. Kept alive. Pass to McBride. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Nembhard with it. Brunson covering. Top of the key, Siakam. On its way from Turner for 2. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Pacers lead by 14. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Hart. And here is Achua. Brunson the bounce pass. Towns kicks to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. 3-pointer. Towns, no luck. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. We witnessed him delivering a series of 3-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Indiana.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Miles McBride out there with Payne. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Payne looking around. Bridges for three. Good on the triple. Bridges has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for New York. With the drive. Good on the bucket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now, here's Bridges. Robinson a screen on Mathurin. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Bridges has got 6 here in this quarter.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Here's Halliburton, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Halliburton's got 11 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Payne with a screen for Bridges. Over to the left wing. Basket counts.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Halliburton up top, defended by McBride. Halliburton with the bucket. 13 points in the game.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
And McBride gets it to go.
Now, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Walker's shot is off. Knicks trail by 10. Now McBride. They get a hand on it. Halliburton with the steal. Here's Walker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa. The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game. And that one falls for Walker. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Now here's Payne, still without a basket, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
It's his first trip to the line.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
And Indiana making a change here. Toppin's checked in. Both free throws good from Bridges. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players, but with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just 1/3 of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. Now, here's Toppin. Launches a 3. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. Bridges outside. On the wing, Anunoby. Defended by Mathurin. Buries the long-range jumper. Achua's got 7.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Siakam is checked in for Indiana. Nesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. The Knicks also changing it up. Robinson's checked in for Achua. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Halliburton, that's good.
Halliburton piling up points. He can thank his impressive work ethic for that.
Here's Brunson. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons.
Here's Towns. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Here's Nesmith. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Knicks trail by 14. And here is Bridges. He's got 8. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the left side wing. Here's Nesmith. And again, it's Indiana converting.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Now here's Brunson. Robinson a screen on Halliburton. Pass to Bridges. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Bridges has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
A capable shooter from all 3 levels, and Bridges with the smooth release.
Now, here's Siakam. Halliburton right side. It's the three-point bomb. Halliburton's got 20 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Pacers leading by 16. Nembhard with it. Siakam outside. Here's Turner. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Robinson throws it down.
Yeah, throw it anywhere you want. Mitchell Robinson knows what to do.
1:10 left in the first half. Pass to Turner. Nembhard with it. No good on the triple. Now, here's Bridges. 11 points in the game.
And that's Mitchell Robinson's attitude. Anywhere around the rim, he's going to rock it.
Halliburton against Brunson. To the wing on the left. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Brunson against Halliburton. Banked in off the glass. 22 points for him.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
Knicks trail by 14. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Brunson, no good.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best. Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
From deep, Brunson. There's Brunson from deep.
Shooting while in rhythm, Brunson now becoming troublesome.
Siakam passes to Nesmith. Back to Siakam. Halliburton for 3. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
What a grand finale to the half. Great shot from distance to give his team the momentum right before the buzzer.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Tibbs. Going against a high-powered offense like this, I know you have your work cut out for you at the defensive end.
Yeah, you know, they're tough to guard. They put a lot of pressure on you. You can't make body position mistakes. We've got to make sure we try to make them work for the points.
We'll see if you can be more effective in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Here's Nembhard. Turner passes to Nesmith. No good with the triple. The Knicks shooting the ball at 42%. Here's Anunoby. Here's the drive. And Anunoby slams it in.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
The numbers will back it up, Brent, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
And here is Hart. After Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple. Brunson, good.
Totally in rhythm right now. The moment Brunson has the ball in his hands, he's right into that shot.
Halliburton against Brunson. Siakam for 3. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Siakam's got 12 in the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Hart kicks to Anunoby. Here's Brunson. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The 11-footer. Nesmith can't get it to go.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Pacers leading by 20. Here's Nembhard. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Nembhard's got his 2nd basket.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 13. Floats one up, and it's in there. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges scoring the basketball.
Good work there as it goes.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's Brunson, and it goes down 2 points. 17 points here for Jalen Brunson.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
Halliburton, and Halliburton slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And it's the Knicks with the ball, following the score by Indiana. Here's Brunson. From down in the low post, it goes. Brunson's got 19 points. So it's the Pacers now. Here's Nembhard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Indiana.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Aaron Nesmith. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Achua, he's checked in for Anunoby. Knicks trail by 20. Here's Hart. Siakam pulls it in. It's Nembhard on the wing. Defended by Bridges. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Siakam misses. For New York, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Halliburton. 14 points for Siakam. Brunson scanning the floor. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Now here's Towns. Scoreless thus far. And here's Brunson outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. And good that time. Halliburton's got 38 points.
Well, Toppin, a big player that can see over the top of guys. That time a good decision.
Bridges for 3. Toppin pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Halliburton's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Indiana.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Yes, that goes in.
Well, the paint is where Hart does a lot of damage. He'll finish in there at close range.
Indiana's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier, he said. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. And Indiana making a change here. McConnell's checked in. And then for New York, Robinson comes in for Towns. And Miles McBride subbed in for Hart. Here's Halliburton. Drops in the layup for 2. Halliburton's got 45 points.
Athleticism showing off here for Halliburton. He gets where he needs to be. And nice job on that drive.
From deep, Brunson. The Pacers pull it in. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. McConnell kicks to Toppin. Here's Mathurin. It's hauled in by Achua. Pass to McBride. To the paint. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. It could go. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Back right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Knicks shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Cameron Payne is out there with Miles McBride. And then there's Precious Achua. Then there's Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. Takes the 3. Walker with the rebound. Pacers shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Now Toppin fires from the line. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Anunoby. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive abilities.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. Pacers leading by 23. And here's McConnell. Puts up a 3. The Knicks pull it in. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Here's McBride. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Halliburton, that's good. Halliburton's got 47 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Right side Towns. Lays it up off the glass.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
To the inside. Here's Achua. And again, it's New York.
Now, good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now, here's Halliburton. The quick look, no good that time. Payne with it. Towns, a screen on McConnell. Here's Payne. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Now, here's McConnell. Pass to Mathurin. 5 to shoot. Halliburton for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Halliburton's got 50 points.
No hesitation from Tyrese Halliburton. He's a confident guy.
Payne gets a wide open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Now, here's McConnell. Now, here's Halliburton. McConnell kicks to Halliburton. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Payne up top. He's covered by McConnell. And the foul on Jarris Walker. That's foul number 2 for him. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for the Pacers. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. Jacks up a 3. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Indiana leading by 17. They double-team Walker. Toppin, no one around him. Connects from 3-point range.
Well, the defense doesn't want to let Obi Toppin find some comfortability from that range.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Halliburton. McBride passes to Robinson. Towns for 3. The 3-pointer is right on target.
Wow. Towns saying, hey, I can go there too.
Pass to Halliburton. Elbow shot is on the way. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Halliburton's got 52 points.
And how aggressive has he been on the offensive end? Over half the team's points have been his.
Payne's shot is good.
Now, say what you will about the value of the 3-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Now, here's Halliburton. And there's the call on Miles McBride. That is his first foul of the game. Indiana making some changes. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. And then for New York, Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Here's Nembhard. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Brunson, no good. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They have a 19-point lead. Count it, good.
And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. Just got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
Brunson the pass to Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton, no good. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Indiana leading by 19. Halliburton outside. Shoots over Brunson. A nice shot by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 56 points in the game. Here's Brunson. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And it's Halliburton missing. Knicks trail by 19.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Indiana.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Tyrese Halliburton.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Here's Halliburton. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here. Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Shepard with the ball. Defended by McBride. Shot's good by Walker.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Now, here's Achua. 6 to shoot. Floats one. Toppin pulls it in. Here's McConnell. Outside, Walker. Puts up a deep three. No good. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.